Paranormal pit stops, ghostly gas stations, and eerie encounters. Welcome to the world of ghostly gas stations and eerie encounters. Today we're diving into some spine-tingling tales that will make you think twice before stopping at that lonely pit stop on a dark, deserted road. From flickering lights to phantom attendants, these gas stations have become the backdrop for some of the most bizarre and humorous paranormal experiences. Imagine pulling up to a seemingly ordinary gas station, only to find yourself in the midst of a ghostly encounter that leaves you questioning reality. We'll share stories of travelers who have had their gas tanks filled by invisible hands, and others who have heard whispers echoing through the aisles of snacks. But don't worry, we're not here to scare you senseless. Instead, we'll explore these spooky tales with a lighthearted twist, blending humor with the unexpected mysteries that lurk at these roadside stops. So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride as we uncover the strange happenings that make these gas stations more than just a place to refuel. You might just find yourself laughing while looking over your shoulder. The haunting history of gas stations. Gas stations may seem like ordinary stops along our journeys, but they hold a rich and often eerie history that connects them to ghost stories and tragic events. Many of these roadside havens have witnessed accidents, crimes, and even untimely deaths, leaving behind a lingering energy that some believe manifests as paranormal activity. Take, for instance, the infamous gas station in the heart of Texas, known for its ghostly hitchhiker who appears to stranded motorists, only to vanish before they reach their destination. Or consider the abandoned station in a small town that locals claim is haunted by the spirit of a former attendant who met a tragic end. These stories remind us that behind the mundane facade of a gas station lies a tapestry of human experiences, both joyful and sorrowful. The very nature of gas stations, places where people pause, refuel, and share fleeting moments, creates a unique atmosphere ripe for ghostly encounters. As travelers come and go, they unknowingly carry with them the echoes of the past, making these seemingly ordinary locations potential hotspots for the supernatural. So, the next time you pull into a gas station, remember, you might just be fueling up at a site steeped in haunting history. Ghostly encounters, real stories. Get ready for some spine-chilling tales as we dive into first-hand accounts of ghostly encounters at gas stations. Picture this. A weary traveler pulls into a dimly lit station in the middle of nowhere, only to be greeted by a disembodied voice asking if they need help. Sounds like a scene from a horror movie, right? Well, it happened to one brave soul who swears they felt a chill run down their spine as they turned to find no one there. Another story comes from a couple who stopped for snacks late at night. As they browsed the aisles, they noticed a flickering light above them. Suddenly, a can of soda flew off the shelf, landing right at their feet. Was it a ghostly prankster or just a mischievous raccoon? They still debate it to this day, but one thing's for sure. They never looked at gas stations the same way again. Now we want to hear from you. Have you ever had a ghostly encounter at a gas station? Share your spooky stories in the comments below and let's keep the conversation going. Who knows? Your tale might just inspire our next adventure into the unknown. The science behind the supernatural. When it comes to ghost sightings, there's often more than meets the eye. Psychological and environmental factors play a significant role in shaping our perceptions of the supernatural. For instance, dim lighting and flickering neon signs at gas stations can create an eerie atmosphere, making even the most mundane objects appear sinister. Combine that with the isolation of a late-night stop and the fatigue from a long drive, and it's no wonder that our minds can start playing tricks on us. Gas stations in particular are hotspots for paranormal activity due to their unique characteristics. They're often located in remote areas surrounded by darkness and serve as transient spaces where people come and go, each carrying their own stories and emotions. This blend of energy can amplify feelings of unease, leading to heightened sensitivity to sounds and sights that might otherwise go unnoticed. As we explore these ghostly tales, it's essential to encourage critical thinking about the nature of fear and belief in the supernatural. Are we witnessing true paranormal phenomena, or are our minds simply interpreting ordinary events through the lens of fear? By examining these factors, we can better understand the fascinating intersection of psychology and the supernatural. Famous haunted gas stations. Let's take a tour of some of the most famous haunted gas stations across the country, each with its own chilling history and ghostly reputation. First up is the notorious Ghost Station in New Jersey, where patrons have reported seeing the apparition of a former attendant who tragically lost his life in a car accident on the premises. Witnesses claim he can be seen polishing the pumps late at night, and some even hear him whistling a tune from the past. Next, we have the Eerie gas station in Texas known for its phantom hitchhiker. Travelers have shared stories of picking up a mysterious figure who suddenly disappears from the back seat, leaving them bewildered and a little freaked out. Imagine driving down a dark highway, only to glance in the rearview mirror and see an empty seat. Lastly, there's the infamous station in California where strange noises and flickering lights have become the norm. Employees often recount tales of items moving on their own and the feeling of being watched. Have you ever visited any of these haunted spots? Share your experiences in the comments below. And let's see if you've encountered any ghostly figures on your travels. Tips for ghost hunting at gas stations. If you're intrigued by the idea of ghost hunting at gas stations, you're in for an exciting adventure. First things first, let's talk about essential gear. An EMF meter is a must-have for detecting electromagnetic fields, which some believe are linked to paranormal activity. A good quality camera or smartphone is also crucial for capturing any unexpected sights or sounds. Don't forget a flashlight, preferably one with a red filter to preserve your night vision. Safety is paramount, especially when visiting isolated locations at night. Always go with a buddy and let someone know where you're headed. Stick to well-lit areas and avoid venturing into abandoned buildings or restricted zones. It's also wise to carry a first aid kit and have a fully charged phone for emergencies. As you embark on your ghost hunting journey, remember to document your experiences. Take notes, record videos, and snap photos of anything unusual you encounter. This not only helps you keep track of your findings, but also allows you to share your adventures with fellow enthusiasts. We'd love to hear about your ghostly encounters, so don't hesitate to share your stories in the comments.
Happy hunting!
Conclusion. As we wrap up our exploration of ghostly gas stations and eerie encounters, let's take a moment to recap the fascinating tales and insights we've shared. From the haunted hitchhikers of Texas to the mysterious apparitions in New Jersey, these stories blend humor and fright in a way that keeps us captivated and on the edge of our seats. It's incredible how the mundane setting of a gas station can become a backdrop for such chilling and entertaining experiences. We've also discussed the psychological and environmental factors that contribute to these ghostly sightings, reminding us that sometimes our minds can play tricks on us, especially in isolated and dimly lit places. Whether you're a seasoned ghost hunter or just a curious traveler, there's something thrilling about the unknown. Now we want to hear from you. Have you ever had a ghostly encounter at a gas station? Share your stories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Your support helps us bring more spine-tingling tales to life. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled for the unexpected and happy ghost hunting.